Warning. The following video footage covers a game containing many serious themes that may be disconcerting to some children, small animals, squeamish grown-ups, and all Black & Decker Model T2569B toasters. Viewer discretion is heavily advised. There have been many video games throughout history. Some have been good, others have been bad. Some have been masterpieces, others have been tragedies. But there has only ever been one game that could truly be considered a perfect work of art. Today, BHV Productions presents to you Zack's first time experiencing said perfect work of art. Putt Putt Travels Through Time. Now sit back, grab your snack of choice, and enjoy this presentation. Now, as I've said before, this game is a masterpiece. So, I hope you have a box of tissues nearby in case you feel the urge to weep with tears of joy at experiencing such a piece of media.
I'm already crying.
I know. It's truly something.
It's so catchy.
Putt Putt travels through time.
Pep! I promised Mr. Firebird we'd come over this morning so I could show him my history report, my calculator, and my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox.
Alright, the dog's gonna be joining us on our adventure.
His name is Pep, you uncultured swine.
I'm so sorry. That is on me.
His name is Pep. So, we have acquired your history report. Your dog.
That's my history report.
Actually, yes. I forgot. The masterful piece of this game is that clicking on most things,
my history report.
They will be interacted with, and if they are important, Putt Putt or someone else might say something about them.
Yeehaw!
Whoa. A space?
Space.
Ooh!
Here's my coin. I better not leave home without it.
That's right, Putt Putt.
We need your money. The beauty of just this opening scene is unparalleled.
Whoa.
That is a cameo for Spy Fox, and that's Freddy Fish. And I bet you if you do it one more time, you'll get Pajama Sam. That's not Pajama Sam. That's from Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. Whatever.
Literally everything is interactive.
Everything is interactable. What other... I believe that looks like Batman a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah, it is a cameo to Batman.
It is a cameo to Batman.
That's my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox.
Alright.
Where I come from, Smokey's a bear.
Mr. Firebird is expecting us. We better get going,
We better
Pep.
get going.
Alright.
Come on, Pep. Let's go see Mr.
It starts.
Firebird.
It has begun. That cow just jumped.
I have to interact with most things. Whoa.
That
We
arrow
truly have to
shot around
experience everything in this game.
every inch of Putt Putt there is to experience.
Whoa. I'm truly captivated right now.
It brings me almost to tears every time I realize just how much love and care went into every single aspect of this game.
Going across the bridge.
Here we are, Pep. It's Mr. Firebird's workshop.
You know, let's clear his sign for him. Oh, I guess not.
Ah.
I tried to be nice. Whoa. Can we, like, roll it back?
But now it's a different season. Meep.
It says Firebird's Lab.
Thank you, Putt Putt.
He'll even read for you. Truly, this game is the pinnacle of accessibility.
Like, literally everything's interactable.
Everything is interactable.
Let's go find our friend, Mr.
I didn't
Firebird.
get to the rocks. That's on me. That's my bad.
That's fine. You know,
Okay, can I
Mr.
go back?
Firebird.
Hi, Mr. Firebird.
Welcome, Putt-Putt.
Oh, can I go back?
I mean, you can. You just got here. Hey, Mr. Firebird. Hey, Putt-Putt. And then you just walk out.
Alright, I'm happy.
Truly impressive. Now, and here, Mr. Firebird, the wise counsel on our young adventurer's journey, as he is about to partake his true quest to become a hero.
On my time portal.
Wow, a real time portal? Where can you go in it, Mr. Firebird?
Nowhere at all.
Nowhere.
I don't think. You see, it's not meant for actual travel, but it gives you a way to see into the past and the future through the time portal, like a TV set. Only what you're seeing is real.
Wow, that's neat.
As a matter of fact, I was just about to fire it up for the very first time.
Wow, isn't that
Here,
convenient?
I'll show you.
Great. And then I can show you my history report and my new school supplies.
But what is this?
Is it not
Mach-
working?
Oh, what
The
was I
machine won't
thinking?
function.
I need a coin to start the washing machine. Guess I'm fresh out.
Hey, I think I've got something that will solve the problem.
And now, for your introduction to the point-and-click adventure mechanics. If there is a situation in the environment that requires a solution that perhaps you might have in your inventory down there where you see Pep and the nickel, you click on the item, except Pep. is
Hold on,
just
I-
Pep. Yes,
I wasn't done
Natalie,
interacting.
Please, absolutely.
Whoa. Even the dots on the wall.
Even the dots on the wall. You don't get this level of care and detail. Oh, sure, you'll have higher res models, but at the same time, don't they all really just look the
I
same?
can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work is paid off.
You
We'll
feel
just
it
have
in
to
his
see.
voice.
I can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work
Alright,
is paid
I don't think there's
off.
anything on the time machine. He's just gonna keep saying that.
No.
So,
So you click on the coin, and then click with the coin. There you go.
Here's the coin, Mr. Firebird.
whoa.
Ah,
If he's the
this is
inventor, why
not
would he
a
just
coin,
not
Putt-Putt.
include the coin
It's
slot?
The key to great
It
knowledge.
needs the washing machine to function.
The washing machine
Eh,
is
fair
providing
enough.
the perfect ratio between the inverted subspace bubble frequency, the molecular torque, and the spin cycle.
See?
Yeah, he explained it. You know, it's on me.
explained it. He didn't.
Holy gas can! This shouldn't be happening!
Pep, no!
And thus, the instigating tragedy.
This is not good at all, Putt-Putt. My calculations show that until everything is brought back to the present time, I won't be able to shut the portal.
Don't worry, Mr. Firebird. I'll go in and find
It sounds like a quest
Once
for
we find
a
all
young
the things,
adventurer.
We can close
Exactly.
this time portal for good.
Our hero must venture into time
You be careful,
itself.
Putt-Putt, and good luck.
Wow.
Behold!
Wow! It's like a science fiction movie, except I have a feeling that this is reality. These must be the 4 places where Pep and all my things landed. I wonder where I should go first.
If only I can figure out which one has the dog. I want the dog first. What are these things?
Ah, time for the all-important musical number.
Looking around in the time continuum.
What things have always been
1, 2, 3, 4.
This music, this soundtrack, is the
I-
best of any game.
I don't know how
And
they
my
didn't win
homework?
every single award.
Feeling sad that your homework is gone and everything's wrong, but it won't be for long. When you look up,
You're right, I need to wash the tissues. Oh my goodness.
Goes on forever?
So beautiful.
you when you return, you'll know what you'll learn.
Pay close attention, stay on your mission.
To see new dimensions,
And when you look up,
you'll know that
time doesn't stop.
because it
Goes on forever with you.
Get out.
Wow,
And
that was
so
amazing.
we stand at a crossroads. 4 different timelines, 4 realities, 1 object in each. Do we go prehistoric to visit the dinosaurs? Do we go to the medieval era? Do we go to the ancient Wild West? Or do we progress forward into the world of the future? Who knows what each of them may hold? But
So
one thing for
tempting.
certain is that each must be visited.
I say we go past the future. That just seems logical.
It does. But remember, there is no true logic in the world of time travel.
You're right.
Whoa! This must be the age of the dinosaurs.
Me.
I wonder how I can move this thing so I can drive through. I can't go.
I can't
There's
go.
something gigantic blocking the road.
There's something gigantic blocking the road.
Is that a shark?
Yes.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Now, I, like you, adore every aspect of this game, and I love clicking on all the things.
Yeah,
But we do have a world to save.
you're right. I my mistake.
Time is of that's a dinosaur.
Whoa.
Hey, it's a rock in the shape of a circle.
I can pick it up.
Whoa, it's a big one.
You
Hello.
never know.
Wowie zowie! It's a real live Brachiosaurus.
Ms. Brachiosaurus, and who or what in the primordial ooze are you?
I'm Putt-Putt, and I've come from the future. I'm trying to drive across the road back there, but there's a strange something blocking it.
That strange something happens to be my
Wow.
tail,
If
Putt.
only you can move it for me.
If it wouldn't be much trouble, Ms. Brachiosaurus, would you mind moving it so I can get through?
Not at all, honey. Not at all.
I'd really appreciate it.
Wow, such kind creatures in this
I know.
timeline.
Thanks!
And just look at her. Look at the
Ms.
design.
Brachiosaurus, I was wondering, how tall are you when you're standing up?
I happen to be, if I do
69.
say so myself, the tallest dinosaur in the world. 39 feet.
Wow.
Give or take an inch.
I know.
Wow! That's as high as a 4-story building!
Is it actually? I
believe
can't.
so.
I
Thanks
can't
a
doubt
lot,
Putt-Putt.
Ms. B. It's a rock in the shape of a pentagon.
It goes in the square hole.
No, you mean the pentagonal hole?
Heavy.
Oh, I can only pick up one rock at a time.
They're very heavy, you know.
I mean, he did say that. You're right.
He did say that.
All right.
Remember,
Do I have to watch
This-
my gas?
That's my gas gauge.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, it's probably fine.
Now I'm off to explore the age of the dinosaurs.
Let's go on an adventure.
Ugh. What we got here is your basic mess.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Putt-Putt. Do you need some help? Yes, but first you gotta tell me, what in the heck is a Putt-Putt? I never laid eyes on anything quite like
Have you ever went
before.
golfing before,
I'm a
sir?
car, and I'm visiting from the future. Whoa, imagine that! I'm Will. Glad to meet you. Say, Putt, how'd you like to help me figure out how to move this basic
I just
pile of
ram it?
rocks? Then I can build me a bridge
I don't
and go
know.
home.
I guess we'll just have to find out on this exciting adventure.
We will have to explore the various mechanics, each perfectly crafted for such a scenario.
Full speed
ahead.
Well, it looks like ramming it worked.
Fantastic! Stupendous! Putt, you cars from the future sure know how to fix your basic
Oh no, but there's a problem.
Thanks!
There appears to be a hole in it.
Big time problem alert! Looks like we're gonna need one more rock to finish the job. Don't worry, I'm sure I can find one somewhere.
You know, Putt-Putt,
Great!
I like your
Looks like we
confidence.
need a rock shaped like your
He's
basic
truly
circle.
an
I'll
admirable
keep an eye
hero.
out for a round rock, then you can cross your bridge.
Now, where
Only
could
we had some
find
kind
it?
of circle.
We need a round rock.
Wow, look, how convenient. Look to my left.
Fantastic!
Hey, it's a rock in the shape of a circle.
Incredible. And watch this. Putt-Putt's about to be the true hero right here.
I need to find a round
I forgot to-
rock
hold on,
where I
hold
can
on.
cross the bridge.
And boom.
There we go.
Will, guess what? I found a rock, and I think it will fit in the hole in the bridge. Well, what do you know?
Wow.
Perfect.
Excellent! Fantastic! Thanks a gazillion, Putt. Well, I'm homeward bound. Come visit any old time you like.
Of course. Thank you.
But here we see another. He was a wheel. He said his name was Wheel.
I wasn't
You're-
listening.
That is
I'm
your own
so-
fault. You're missing out
You're
on
right.
it.
You're right.
Are you about
I'm
to
truly
grab
not-
the Pentagon rock for safekeeping?
I don't need
Yes.
another
Oh,
rock.
never mind.
Will's bridge is fixed.
Never
Can I
mind.
not?
We won't.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed.
Oh.
I guess we won't need it. But here you see a crossroads. Do you go to the left or not a crossroads? You know what I mean. To the left or to the right? To the right, we know that Wheel will be there, for that is the path he traveled. But to the left, off in the distance, we see mountains. Are those just are those just texture boxes, or is that actually what lies beyond on the path of the left? Every second of this game hooks you with intrigue of what you see off in the distance, wondering what your path could be and where it may lead, as you search for your missing school supplies and dog.
You know, I had to go the path less traveled.
And
Have to
so
go
you
left.
take the left path.
I can't quite reach. Oh.
Wow. Let's talk to our new friend.
Look at that! It's an Apatosaurus.
An itchy and a horribly miserable Apatosaurus at the moment.
My name's Putt-Putt, and maybe I can help you.
What a positively inspired idea. You could just roll on over to my back and scratch away this terrible itch.
But then I'd have to drive over your head.
Not a problem, Putt-Putt. I'm tough. I can take it. Just, scratch that spot.
Anything to help you.
And here we see our hero's benevolent nature willing to do anything for the common man. Or in this case, common Apatosaurus.
Wow.
But
Now
no,
go up just
a
bit.
lesser game would make you do this via a cutscene, perhaps, or maybe a QTE. But in a masterpiece such as Putt-Putt Travels Through Time, you alone are in control of Putt-Putt's back-scratching motions.
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
I did not expect this level of engagement.
A little higher up.
Of course.
Ah. A little bit higher.
Gotta go higher.
Can we get
Oh, yes! Oh,
Perfect.
that's it. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was happy to help.
How are you gonna help me return? Is it?
Well,
You did such a splendid job of scratching my back, Putt-Putt.
Thanks.
what is that up there with the...
That looks like the nest in that nest across the canyon.
If only there was a way to get him.
If only...
That looks
If
like
only there was a
the nest in that
precedent for
nest
driving
across
over
the
top of an
canyon.
Apatosaurus.
I don't know what I would have done without your help, Putt-Putt.
Well, what about...
Oh, it itches.
It itches again. You'll have
Oh,
to
wow.
solve his problem once more.
Go a little bit down.
Down, you say?
down.
Oh, just a little lower.
Well, we'll go lower.
We'll go as low as you need.
Yes. Ooh, now go a bit to the left.
To the left.
To the left.
But what is this actually got me back?
Yes,
Or is that
that would be you just giving up and going back.
Okay, I didn't know if it was actually like back on the tail.
No. That would be I'm giving up, goodbye.
Oh, yes. Now go down just a bit.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's it? Oh, now I can relax. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was happy to help.
I'm always happy to help.
Now notice, where does the Apatosaurus put his tail?
Up high.
Mind if I drive over your tail to the other side?
As far as I'm concerned, Putt-Putt, you could drive on me all day and night. Be my guest.
Thanks.
Wow.
Truly engaging. Nowhere before, in no game before and no game since,
Oh my goodness, it's
have you
Pep.
unlocked
He's
the
an
next area
pterodactyl
by
now.
giving a dinosaur a back scratch.
You're right.
Don't worry, Pep. I'll rescue you.
I'll rescue you.
I got you, Pep. I sure did miss you, boy. Now
So,
all I have
believe it
to
or
do is
not,
get my lunchbox,
you actually
my
skipped
calculator, and my
You actually
history
skipped the
report.
challenge that's
So
right
Mr.
there.
Firebird can
There's a
go the
challenge?
time
There
portal.
is. If the mama pterodactyl is looking at him, she stops you. So it just so happened that when you clicked, she was already looking the other way and you were able to grab him.
Wow. Again, level of engagement.
And
I don't even realize.
Engaging gameplay.
Like, I would not even realize that.
No, you didn't even realize. A time-based challenge. Executed to perfection.
You know, I think we should go look at our friend Wheel real quick. I mean, we technically completed our objective in this timeline, but...
But there's no telling. You're only going to get to go to the past once.
Exactly.
Hello, Putt. Hello to you too, Will. So, Putt, what's a car from the future like you doing in a past like this? I'm looking for some things I lost. My history report, my lunchbox, and my calculator. You've lost me too, Putt. I haven't the faintest idea what those
Huh.
things are.
There's so many places we can go.
Hop to your comedy as well. You'll...
Where are my manners? Can I interest you in some fabulous, delicious, nutritious primordial
Yes.
soup made it myself? Sure, that would be great. Compliments of the house. Mmm, primordial soup tastes terrific. Hey, this is really an interesting bowl. Basically made that myself too. Why don't you keep it? I have another bowl.
Really?
Gee, thanks,
Free
Will.
bowl.
Ah, don't mention it.
And yes, the bird made helicopter noises.
I say we go left again.
Left again.
Gotta stay consistent. So many characters.
I know.
How you doing? The name's Compy, short for Compagnathus. That there is my very hungry buddy, Triceratops.
Glad to meet you. My name's Putt Putt.
Wow.
My buddy here is the original master of fast food. Give him some food, he'll eat it fast.
Well, we have to go find some food.
Well, it looks like he's already eating. Can you talk to him? Or whenever you talk to him, does the
You didn't know
Compagnathus speak to you?
Triceratops means three-horned face.
Yeah, when I
But
click
don't
on
mention
the
it to my buddy.
Triceratops.
He's very
Yeah.
touchy about the
The guy
subject.
talks.
Last time I called him that, I got 3 horns in my face. It wasn't pretty.
Well, perhaps this was just an educational path. One for those who wish to learn a bit about the Triceratops and the Compagnathus, to learn the intricate world building hidden within this masterpiece.
Hey, I respect world building elements.
where every character has an intricately thought out backstory and personal history. And those histories intertwine with each other.
Oh, bird joined. Hello?
Oh, help! It's a vicious, strange something or other about to attack. I just know it.
No, it isn't. I'm Putt-Putt. I never hurt anyone, honest.
Promise?
Yeah, of course.
I
He's our
promise.
hero.
He's the benevolent hero,
God.
the adventurer,
I feel
here
much-
to save the day.
Hey, you want to play picture jumble with the rock?
Of course.
Sure, that sounds like fun.
So, which one's first?
So which image that is use the 4 rocks to paint a picture? Which image goes on the far left?
I would say this one.
Let's move that one.
Never mind, I was wrong.
Oh,
It's far right.
Far right. Well, whoops. Can you cancel that?
Let's move that one.
Oh, I see. It's replacing the.
Ah, yes.
I get it.
A far more intricate concept than the one I had thought of.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna go left to right or right to left.
Exactly,
Whatever.
truly. This game is an absolute masterpiece.
So far right is this one.
Let's move that one.
Ugh. All right, now we gotta swap the middle ones. So let's move.
Or perhaps... No, yeah, just swap the middle. Alright, I'm gonna let you solve it.
Okay.
Let's move that one.
Truly amazing.
Let's move that one.
All right, watch this. We're about to complete
Last
this
one.
masterpiece.
Let's move that one.
There we go.
All right. We made the picture.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
have you ever met such a chicken-hearted Tyrannosaurus Rex in your whole life? Sometimes I'm even afraid of my own shadow.
I love his personality
You're the only
too.
Tyrannosaurus
He's
Rex
so
I've
well
ever
written.
met in my whole life.
He's an
And I think
expertly
you're
done
right.
subversion of
You
expectations.
do? Gosh, you can't mean it.
See, I didn't even get anything from this puzzle. It's purely world building. I
Exactly.
love it. It's engaging the player with
purely-
something that, you know.
It's the perfect
I
minigame.
sure had fun playing
One
with
that,
those
while it
rocks.
doesn't have any true
Thanks,
significance to
T-Rex.
the plot, it helps give the player something to do when they feel like enjoying the beautifully crafted world without needing to start fresh with a new playthrough.
Truly amazing.
And I haven't even mentioned the
Hi,
replayability
Mr.
in this
Bird.
game.
Wanna play?
There's
Follow the
replayability?
Volcano?
Yes.
I wasn't listening to the question.
Do you
But-
want to play Follow the Volcano?
Of course.
Here you go. See if you can match this one. All right.
Oh, I
go for
don't
it.
know, man. Oh, I don't
It's
know.
red.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, close.
Oh, no, there's two. They're doubling it.
Now you go.
Okay,
Ah, this is
red.
like Simon.
I'm gonna have to take a stab at blue.
Yeah.
Now see if you
Red,
can match
blue,
that.
blue? Unheard of.
Interesting.
I'll
bet you're sitting there thinking this is gonna be easy. If you want to leave, now's the time to click on the old flashing arrow.
No, I don't want to leave.
Alrighty, let's move to a higher level.
And notice how when the arrow is not in use, it's shaded and colored in such a way that it could perfectly blend in with the clouds,
The attention of detail.
while maintaining your immersion.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it keeps going. Yeah, I'm actually like losing track of it.
Hotsy totsy stop,
Oh, I got it right.
kiddo. All done?
Yeah.
Then click on the flashing arrow.
We may need to
Okay,
vacate.
here's a really
Okay, no,
tough
I
level.
don't know, man.
A
Okay,
really
I actually
tough
need your
level.
help with this, like level 3.
All right.
You ready? Like,
I will do my best.
See if you can make the volcanoes erupt.
okay, green, blue. Got that.
Green, blue, red.
Green, blue, red, yeah. Green, blue, red, blue.
Green, blue, red, blue,
Okay.
yellow.
Green, blue, red, blue, yellow. Green, blue, red,
Blue,
blue,
yellow,
yellow,
red.
red. Green. Green, blue, red,
Blue,
blue, yellow,
red, yellow.
red, yellow. Red. Okay. Green, blue, red, blue, yellow,
red.
and then back to yellow.
Red, yellow, green. No.
Green. Then back to yellow. So green,
Alright.
blue, yellow.
No, green, blue, red.
Yeah, red, yeah. Yellow, blue.
Red. No, blue, yellow.
The f
Language.
Ooh, that wasn't quite right. If you're ready to leave, click on the arrow.
I don't know, man.
Hey, let's try
Are we gonna
this
have to
again.
vacate?
go. We have to vacate.
We have a adventure.
Yes. We have a world to save. Who knows what could happen to this universe if we can't close that portal? You've seen what it's already done.
You're right. No time for games right now.
Exactly. We have to progress as fast as possible.
Do. Alright. I think the medieval era is calling our name.
Back into the time nexus.
Let's go. To medieval
Here
era.
goes nothing. But note, the prehistoric is still
I
available,
must
should
be
we
in
find the need to
medieval
return.
times.
That's amazing.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed.
And there
Oh.
you see. Perhaps it would need a rectangular shaped rock. You could come here to acquire the rock.
Wow.
Things can move between the timelines. There's no telling what other things will be found naturally in other timelines. It is imperative that we fix this event before things get too out of hand.
I love how they connect with each other. That's amazing.
Sorry.
Hello.
Excuse me. Do you need some help? My, you are certainly the fancy carriage.
Thank you.
I'm not a carriage exactly. I'm a car from the future. My name's Putt Putt. I'm very happy to meet you, Putt Putt. I'm Princess Chassis, and this is my best friend and loyal subject, Woodward. We had been out collecting wood for the blacksmith when a horrible rainstorm hit. We went charging
Oh, they
back
whore.
as fast as we could when I hit a bump and my wheel fell right off in the middle of the road. Well, maybe I can help you figure out a way to get that wheel back on.
That would be wonderful, Putt-Putt.
Now I wonder how we should do this. Okay, Princess Chassis, here's the plan. You lift up your friend Woodward, and I'll slip on
The
his
perfect
wheel.
plan.
It would be my
Naturally.
pleasure.
Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Good thanks to both of you.
It worked.
You're welcome.
Now I must hurry back
Ken.
to the castle. My father, King Chariot,
Naturally.
is expecting me for story
The
time.
classic
And I have
story.
to return with a blacksmith's fire.
We weren't
Perhaps
expecting
see
to
you
have
later,
such a
Putt-Putt.
Bye.
deep and engaging turn of events that could lead to such a tragedy, let alone have it explained in such a in-depth and well-illustrated manner, and yet we experience such in this masterclass of game design.
It's time to head towards the castle. Oh, they seem to be having issues again.
Ken,
Wow, this is some castle.
Yes, it is. Only the rains have rusted the gates shut.
We need something to help loosen them up. That's what I think. Maybe I can find something that would work.
That would be wonderful, Putt-Putt.
Wow, we need
We'll-
something to help loosen it up.
we'll need something to loosen the gears, but the question is, what could we find that would do so?
It might even be in a different timeline.
We may have to travel beyond this realm.
You know? Duty
We only,
calls.
we only just got here and we already have to depart.
I do want to.
Unfortunate to be
That's
certain.
the Stone Bull.
Oh, I can't. I want to try to pick up some water.
Stone Bull
but-
wheel gate.
No.
What the shot?
Why? We could find water anywhere. There's no true point.
Fair enough. Alright, let's head back. I say we gotta head to the Wild West.
Perhaps we could find some form of lubrication in the Wild West.
Wowie zowie.
And see a
It's the
triangular
Old
rock.
West.
I bet that would fit wonderfully in Wheel's Bridge if it had a triangular hole.
You're right.
I don't need another rock. Will's Bridge is
Is that randomized too, the shape of the hole?
Yes.
Wow.
In hypothetically infinite replayability, with various different aspects of the game, Pep isn't in the past in every single playthrough.
Really?
Why would he be? There was an equal chance of him being in the past as it was him being in the future or in the Wild West. The world itself changes with every subsequent playthrough.
That's amazing.
Howdy do, little buddy. You new in town?
I'm Putt-Putt. I'm visiting from Cartown, far in the future.
Well, dang-a-lang-a-ding-dong. That is something.
It
ain't
is something.
I'm Virgil Clyde.
Well,
Here in the West, it's the place I like best. Yes, I adore the vistas so fine. It's there that I see the old sycamore trees, though I've not wandered that far, I confess.
Encore. that was amazing.
Out in the world are many things I am told, like cowboys and cowgirls so true. They roam far and wide, cross the countryside, searching blue waters for gold.
I can listen to it all day.
I could. But, alas, we cannot allow ourselves to enjoy simple, base pleasures such as listening to music, for we are men and a car on a mission. And the
Right.
car's dog.
Ooh, poker?
If that don't,
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
it'll cost you a nickel.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to come back when I have one.
That's right.
It's unfortunate.
Well, howdy, stranger.
Howdy.
You're not from around these here parts.
No, I'm not. I'm Putt-Putt, and I've traveled here from the future.
Sure you have. The name's Lurleen. What can I do for you?
I'd like to look around, if you don't mind.
Not a bit. Not at all.
Now, what I'd like to call attention to
Horse feathers.
is this is the first. Well, no, not the first, technically. This is Well, if you go to the Wild West first, yes, it will be.
It
This is the
says
first
Trudy
feminine
Fruity Wagon
character
Wheels.
that you'll meet on your adventure. And notice her design. In this world where humans are a thing of either non-existence
Well,
or
shut up.
myth based on what the horse was singing, this cart, this Conestoga wagon, is so wonderfully humanized that you can clearly tell it's feminine. And in its design, they expertly use every aspect of the wagon's creation. Because if you look at a wagon, you see that cloth covering. But if you look
Well,
at a
I'll be
pioneer woman
swagging.
of this time, perhaps she had a similar cloth covering over her head.
You're right, the historical reference to all this.
Well, I'll be.
Relevance of every aspect of her design. Truly, they carefully planned out every single inch of this game.
I can respect that. I can more than respect that. I admire it.
I admire it. I wish more studios were like that.
Oh no, this train seems to be having a problem. It seems to be all sad and gloomy.
Hey, Sonny, you didn't show up a moment too soon. I'm looking to hire me a junior conductor. Pique your interest, son?
Of course.
Pays a nickel.
Sure, what do I
It
have
pays
to
a
do?
nickel.
For starters, you can oil me up. Why, I'm as dry as a creek.
Oil
bed
you
in
up?
Indian
Can I
summer.
keep some oil for myself?
Perhaps we can hope.
It's an oil can.
You've acquired oil.
A little on the wheels would do nicely.
And here, if you haven't quite put it
By
together,
the way, my name is Tobias T. Train.
that the rust and corrosion on his wheels looks identical to the rust and corrosion on the gear in the medieval times.
Better.
You're right.
Thanks, amigo.
You're welcome.
And there we
Toby.
have
Say, I
contextual
didn't catch your
clues
name.
My name's Putt
hinting
Putt.
you towards
Well,
what you can do with that
my
oil.
partner, so far you've made a mighty fine junior conductor. Here's your pay. One round nickel.
We got our nickel.
Thanks, Toby.
And you hang on to that old can. After all, now you're my official junior conductor.
Thank you.
Thanks.
A fantastic gift, to be certain.
These... I was about to call them people, but they're not people, but they're so kind.
They're beyond people. I've yet to meet people as kind as these individuals.
That don't beat all. Here's a nickel for the Truly Fruity Wagon Wheels.
Here we go.
Help yourself. It's all yours.
Wow. We got a red one.
Delightful.
Good.
A nickel well spent.
You're right. I say we take this oil back to the medieval era.
I personally wonder if Tobias travels anywhere.
Well, I wanted to go from past to future, so
Fair enough,
I only
fair
went
enough.
there to get the thing. We gotta stay consistent in our adventure.
We do. We must. We must try to maintain some semblance of order so that we can continue to more accurately understand what we are going through. For as we know, there is nothing certain or understandable about the laws of time travel.
Alright,
Maintain some semblance of order is necessary.
it's time.
This should help open that rusted gate.
And we have done it, just like the
Done it.
Western era.
Just like in the train.
1,001 thank yous, Putt Putt. Now I won't be late for story
I
time.
love story time.
Story time is quite possibly the best time of the day.
It's so intricate. There's so many paths.
Well,
What is this lovely creature?
I believe him to be a bard. Or a minstrel.
Loves to play the lute. I once thought of being a piper, but I cannot play the flute.
I say we... I guess we've been going left from the start.
Then left we shall go.
Hi, Woodward. Good to see you again, Putt Putt. You're in for a regular treat, Sir Pound-a-Lot, my friend over there, is the nicest blacksmith in the world, and that's the truth.
Wow. The nicest blacksmith.
In the world. Also, there is a dragon.
Greetings, traveler. May
I love his voice.
My name's Putt,
Greetings,
and
traveler.
I'm looking for some things.
Take all the time in the world. My shop is your shop. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks!
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Woodward sure delivered a huge pile of firewood.
Oh, that Woodward. Such a helpful little fellow.
Oh, okay.
That smile.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I love his smile.
Coming along nicely.
Coming along nicely.
Well, perhaps we will need the services of a blacksmith at some point.
I agree. I say we continue on, going from left to right.
Then down this path we shall go. And there's nothing.
Or so they say.
Wow, this looks like some sort of game. Let's play with these balloons. Maybe we could shoo those crows away with them. Just show me where to let go of each balloon. If you want to quit the game, just click on the arrow.
And again, we see the arrow perfectly integrated into the world.
Wow.
And if you listen closely, that melody you're hearing matches the time travel song that was sung when you first entered the Time Nexus.
Looks like we shoot off all the crows.
I would not have known that.
Again, their music team, perfectly crafted, a delightful listening experience.
Ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
Boom.
Perfect. The subtle animations that most other games would just gloss over or take from a pre-existing database nowadays were hand-created at this time by master artists who loved their craft.
I say we do one more round of this and we continue on our adventure.
Agreed, we cannot allow any of our belongings to waste. There is no telling what our history report is currently going through. But how appropriate, though, that the report we lose is a history report.
Bye-bye,
Oh, the irony.
Irony, I suppose.
Alright.
Perhaps the overarching message, the secret, theorized message
Are
of
you
this
sure you want to
game
read?
is that nothing is truly ever ironic or left to chance. That we are masters of our daily lives, masters of the times we live in, and they change subject to our will.
It's the king. We must bow down.
The king!
Welcome, ye stranger. What be your name?
My name's Putt-Putt.
And I am King Chariot. Thou hast arrived in time to hear a fantastic story.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, King Chariot, but I think that fantastic story happens to be my history report. I need to take it home with me.
But then whatever would I read to the children of the kingdom? They would be so
That
very
is a fair point.
disappointed to miss
Exactly.
story time.
You could read it to them and then give it back to me.
But it is so interesting, I want to read it every day.
Maybe I could find another story for you, and you could read that one to them instead.
That is a splendid idea. Perhaps you can find me a story about... let me see. A spooky story about a vampire.
And so the king demands a spooky story about a
We shall
vampire.
begin...
With the M shape on the door, of course it is Merlin.
Hello, I'm...
Do not tell me. Ah, yes. You must be from the future.
How
He
do
knew.
you know that?
You are not the only visitor I have encountered from another time. My name is Merlin.
Merlin the magician? Wow!
You have traveled from a time very far away, and like all travelers, you must be looking for something.
I sure am.
Well, my friend, I believe you will find everything you are looking for.
I hope you're right.
A machine!
I don't believe we need Merlin at this time.
Not at this time, but his services could prove useful later.
You're right.
Who knows what having a magician in your corner might provide to you. But at
To
present,
fulfill the king's...
I cannot think of anything else we could do while in the medieval era. We may have to travel forward again.
You're right. We can't fulfill the king's requests in this timeline.
No, we cannot. And we must fulfill the king's request if we are ever to recover our history report.
I think we should go to the Western era and see if we can ride that train.
Yes. And perhaps we could see what it is the shopkeep was doing on the counter.
Maybe.
Also, the town is named Tire Flats.
Hey, and howdy once again, Putt-Putt. How's my little tin can buddy from the future?
Just fine, Lurleen.
Well,
Oh.
shoot 'em up.
I don't believe I can.
I thought you could. What a pity. Perhaps they had developed something, but realizing that it didn't match the desire of their game, the path they wanted their game to take, they removed it to maintain integrity.
As a matter of fact, there is. I'm fresh out of water. And for the life of me, I can't reach that spigot way up there on that water tower. How's about putting that noggin to work and finding something you can use to pull down that lever so you can fill me up?
I'll bet I can do that. Toby's right. I'm going to need to find something I can use to get
All right,
to
we
that
need
spigot. I could never reach it myself.
So now we have another problem.
We have another problem with another situation, another solution that we've yet to discover. I believe there is an answer, though, in Tire Flats. Within this realm, I
It says,
believe there's something we can do, something we could acquire that would solve this.
We haven't been here in a while.
Howdy doody once again, Putt-Putt.
hi, Virgil Clyde.
Here in the
I'm sorry, I love
West,
this.
the place I like best. Yes, I adore the vistas so fine. It's there that I see the old sycamore trees, though I've not wandered that far, I confess.
I love that.
But there is definitely something in this room we haven't clicked on. I know it. I feel it in my bones.
The rope.
A rope. This might come in handy.
You're a genius.
Thank you, I try. I believe with a rope we could hypothetically pull that thing down.
Well, one way to find out.
Truly.
Toby, I found a rope, and I think it's just the thing to do the trick.
I thought you'd be the kind of cowpoke who'd be handy with a rope trick.
Now, there are many critics of this game who claim that Putt-Putt is a Mary Sue, or because we believe Putt-Putt to be male, he would be a Marty Stew.
Now I'm officially in business, thanks
Simply
to you,
because he
Mr.
possesses a
Junior
great deal of
Conductor.
skill.
Anytime you want to take a ride around the
I mean,
track,
isn't that the quality of a
just
hero?
hop on my black car. I'll give
Perhaps,
you a ride you won't soon
but
forget.
I
Thanks,
suppose
Toby.
that the one
I'm sure
criticism
I'll
I
take you
could
up
see
on it.
levied
It
is that
sounds like
there's
fun.
no way Putt-Putt has mastered every single technique he performs. And albeit this is one of his later adventures, the fact still remains there's no way he could have learned all of that. Or perhaps he did, and I'm simply not as well versed in the Putt-Putt lore to understand how capable he truly is.
I haven't
Regardless,
played the other game, so I can't form an opinion on that.
I've chugged all over the West, Putt-Putt, but I like Tire Flats the best.
Me too.
He likes tire flats the best, he says.
You ever take a train ride before, Putt-Putt?
No, but I bet it would be a blast.
Right. Is there... Try putting your cursor at the far edge of the screen where the tracks are.
There it goes.
Well, Buckaroo, where do you want old Toby to take
4 new locations.
Wow.
And a flavored, well-designed map of those 4 locations.
So, Cowpoke, where are we off to next?
You know, I say we just follow the tracks.
Follow the loop.
Next stop, Gold
River.
A prospector.
Ooh, my wheels and whiskers.
Excuse me, hello?
Well, howdy, young'un. Don't mind me. I'm panning for gold.
Wow, there's really gold in that river?
What's that say? Have I sold much silver? I'm looking for gold, boy. Gold!
I have a funny feeling that prospector didn't hear a word I said.
Well, looky here. Dang blammit. It's just a bunch of old rusty keys.
Well, perhaps we can use those keys.
Excuse me, do you mind if I take these?
Ah, sonny, you can take 'em, shake 'em, or bake 'em for all I care. They're just a bunch of good-for-nothing keys is all.
You never know.
You do
They might
never
be
know.
good for something.
And Putt-Putt has the intuition, much like the player, that in a video game, every item you could encounter is something you can
What do
use.
we have here?
Well, we got our item from the Golden River. I say we go to the desert.
Agreed.
Hot and dry. It's the desert.
Tracks.
3
Woody,
sets.
look at that! Animal tracks! I wonder where they go!
Well, gotta
Well,
go
you-
left.
But do we think left from the perspective of the animals or left from the perspective of the camera?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking from Putt-Putt. So that would be this one. Because
Very well.
Putt-Putt's coming from this direction.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, it's actually not interactable. Perhaps they want you to focus on the tracks.
Yes, naturally.
Interesting. Oh,
That's not good.
they're getting muddied.
They've
If only.
intermingled with each other. Perhaps all the animals are in the same location now. And that location would be that way. And now that way. Oh, they've spread out again.
We gotta keep following the one we've been following.
I would say so. There can't be much further now.
Well,
I feel as though we've traveled for miles already.
Whoa, it's a prairie dog!
That might be a racially offensive stereotype.
Prairie dogs live underground in tunnels that they dig.
does he have nothing to offer me?
Perhaps this was just another
Prairie dogs are
educational segment.
herbivores. That means that they only eat plants.
All of this was for nothing.
Do I have to travel all the way back?
No, there's an arrow in the top left corner.
Oh, you're right. Can we go follow these tracks?
We could. To see where they might lead.
It's an
An
armadillo!
armadillo.
You're kind of cute for such a funny-looking guy, aren't you, boy? Armadillos live underground during the day and come out at night.
Fascinating.
Then why is he out right now? Ah, I get it! He's out right now because Putt-Putt's existence has started to rupture the very fabric of this world's time continuum.
Storytelling.
The armadillo is only out right now because of the interdimensional meddling that we're experiencing from Putt-Putt.
I need to find the tracks.
I say right.
This
No. Straight right. Yeah.
kind of like stops, but maybe it's a bunny hopping. Ah, I'm a
Look at
genius.
that, a bunny hopping.
I bet you're one fast fellow. Some jackrabbits can jump up to 22 feet. That's pretty far.
That's impressive. That's halfway the size of the Brontosaurus. Alright. Well, we've experienced the animals in the desert. I believe we should head out.
I agree.
See more of the Wild West.
Let's go to
Hubcap Hill.
All aboard for Hubcap Hill, Tire Flat's very own ghost town.
There we go. A calculator.
Your calculator.
It's my calculator. Hey, little guy, could you throw that down to me, please? It's mine.
Oh no!
Huh. Well, at least he was okay.
Uh-oh.
If only we had something to open the chest.
Perhaps we've already acquired the... Of course. This game...
Which key should I use?
I wasn't looking at the symbol.
I think I know, but I don't know for certain.
I'm thinking star.
It's not the star.
Well. The keyhole?
A bit on the nose, don't you think?
Exactly.
This key
it doesn't fit.
Maybe I should try a different
The
key.
top half of a man, it appears.
Which key should I use?
It works.
It worked!
And we have fulfilled
And
our
now,
quest in the Wild
We
West.
acquire the calculator.
Excellent! I've got my calculator back.
But once we visit one more...
Now all I have to do is get my lunchbox and my history report, so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal.
If we check that last area in the desert, or the rock mine, excuse me. Once we've checked that, we will have cleared all of the temporal anomalies
All
in this
aboard
area.
for the old rock mine.
Interesting.
And here he is, the most weight champion in the world, the Desert Kid.
Is there anything in the rock mine?
I believe perhaps there would be something in the rock mine, but maybe on a second playthrough.
Replayability, like you said.
Like I said, replayability.
Well, we have fulfilled our quest in the Wild West. I'd say we head back.
We could...
Hang on. We're headed back to Tire Flat Station.
And we're back.
There's only one more place to go.
And we'll have to find something to replace the story. Welcome to the future.
Whoa! This must be the future!
Wow. We're in the sky.
I wonder what year it is.
Let's press the button. I like pushing buttons.
Here goes!
And you solved that puzzle too.
There's so many paths.
Truly.
Well,
Left it is.
Our formula. Ooh. Hello, sexy.
Ooh.
Now, aren't you the cutest little guy on 4 wheels? What can I do to help you?
My name's Putt-Putt, and I'm visiting from the past. I was hoping I could have a look around.
First things first, you can call me Miss Electra. And second, you go ahead and make yourself comfy and stay just as long as you ever love and please.
I will.
Thanks, Miss Electra. I will.
Now, what is that machine
would
to the
you
left of
look
Miss
at
Electra?
Seems to be some kind of paint machine.
Welcome to the Paint-O-Rama.
Red.
Interesting. I kind of like blue.
Alright, then let's see blue.
Let's hit the button.
Scanning process initiated. Painting process initiated.
Oh!
Oh my. Can I mention? There's character customization.
Painting completed. Behold,
Wow, I was not expecting that.
No!
has been a pleasant.
This was revolutionary.
I
Who would expect
good.
this?
Thank you. And enjoy.
I will enjoy.
And thus, you have been customized.
Alrighty.
Oh,
What's the batteries?
Excuse me, Miss Electra. What kind of machine is that?
why, it's a battery-making machine. You can help me make some if you like.
Of course.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh, okay, so can I make? Oh yeah, there.
I was like,
Okay, Putt-Putt, you can make me a battery with 7 volts. Just punch in the number of volts you want, and the machine, bless its heart, will do the rest.
Okay, I can do that.
this seems to be an issue. Can I add up to 7?
I believe so. Yes.
I'll start with 3 volts.
Alright.
And then
Watch
all
and
we
learn.
have to do is just add 4.
Three plus 4 equals 7 volts. That's it! 7 volts of power. I'm all done, Miss Electra.
That's how you do it.
There you go.
For crying in the mud, you are the most helpful little car.
Thank you. I truly must be going. If
I feel that we may need a battery yet.
Golly,
We just won't understand why at the moment. Perhaps we can return to Miss Electra soon.
we have so many friends that can help us on our adventure.
Truly. Putt-Putt is the original charismatic individual.
Whoa.
Wow! This fun zone looks great.
A fun zone?
Fun zone.
It's the video game of the future.
The future, you say?
What could it be?
If only
Well, there's
we
only one button there's only one button you could reach.
I wonder what the video...
could- Teleportation.
Really, we are in the future.
Well, red made me go forward last time. Try red again. Ah! I was flabbergasted.
We have been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've quite possibly been bamboozled.
But watch this.
I see. Well,
However,
perhaps
I'm gonna-
red.
it's gonna change on me, I assume. Aha!
Yes! Perfect. Now, following the pattern, it would be yellow,
Theoretically.
hypothetically.
Oh!
We've been fooled!
This is just like the volcanoes, the memory.
Is it?
You remember the colors? It's slightly different, but similar concept. Alright.
What way?
You have to remember the colors in order.
You did yellow.
I
And
did.
then-
It's red this time.
Yeah, and then red. But then logically it'd be yellow again.
But that failed, which means we have to do red.
Which means we have to do red.
Interesting. It's just trial and error.
Red, yellow, red, red. Up to you. Red or yellow?
I'm feeling yellow.
As am I.
Beautiful.
Red, yellow, red, red, yellow.
Probably yellow. Ha!
I made it to the other side. All right.
All right. What?
You're playing 3D Pong. I think.
I was not expecting the game of the future
to be this.
Go up. No. You're going down. Aha!
Perfect.
Come on.
Wonderful. Yes. Beautiful.
Texas?
It appears to be Texas. I mean,
Alright.
the alien must really want to go to Buc-ee's.
I say we do one more level of this.
Agreed. That is cheese.
We're gonna fail this time. Oh, that's getting fast, actually. Need one more. Alright, that's enough. Game of the future for me.
Agreed.
Is there like a
Well,
button?
there's only one button.
Wow.
We've done it. We have played the game of the future. There are only 3 buildings left. And opposing statue.
Welcome
There it
to
is!
our museum. I am Arthur T. Fact,
Lunchbox.
the pre-programmed curator. But you may call me R.T. Fact.
Hi, I'm Put Put, and I'm visiting from the past. I was hoping I could look around.
That is acceptable. Please stay as long as your schedule permits. If you have any questions, I will answer them for you.
Thanks.
You know, this would be an interesting story for the king.
But it's not about a spooky vampire.
It's my lunchbox.
I don't know, I haven't read it.
Excuse me, RT
It's a newspaper.
I think that lunchbox you have on display
It says Tire
is
Flats.
mine.
The Western newspapers were pretty,
I have no record in my memory banks that this particular lunchbox belongs to you. There were 4,362,000 of them manufactured in your time.
But I'm sure that one's mine. It's got a picture of Smokey the Fire Engine on it.
I cannot give it to you. Otherwise, I will not have an ancient food container on display.
What if I gave you another ancient food container? Then could I trade it for my lunchbox?
Yes, you could.
Great! I think I have something you're really going to like in my glove box.
Of course!
Here's an ancient food container for you, Artifact. It's a really old stone bowl. I got it from a wheel way back in the dinosaur ages.
The dinosaur ages, you say? How amazing. This will now be the oldest item we have in our museum. Here. Take the lunchbox.
Thanks.
3 down.
Great! I got my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox back. Now all I have to do is get my history report so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal. It's a newspaper in ancient writing.
What about the abacus?
You want me to go back and click on it?
Well, who knows? It might be useful.
Anything could be useful.
It's an abacus, an ancient mathematics artifact.
Interesting.
Well, perhaps we cannot use it.
It was worth a shot.
That it was.
Alrighty.
Zach, real quick. I know you just left there. Would you head back into there?
Yeah, sure.
Because I want to demonstrate something. As I said about the replayability factor.
Of course.
What are the three categories of items
One
possessed
ancient
by
toasting device,
artifact?
circa 1989.
A food container?
An ancient food container.
Writing.
Writing.
Which would be the history report,
And a
theoretically.
mathematical
Two crates
device.
Of plastic children's toys
Your
from the
calculator.
late 20th century.
So the only one that can't be from the future is Pep.
Unless there was another location PEP could be
One
held, but
primitive
do you see
crank
what I mean?
telephone from 1882. Judging by my list,
I
we
do.
now have over 100,000 items in our museum.
Truly a work of art.
Exactly. I reiterate, infinite replayability. Well, theoretically infinite. But with a game like this, you wouldn't mind seeing the same thing again. 1984 by 4.
I'm visiting from
It's
the
pretty good.
past, and I'm looking for a book.
My, you are from the past, aren't you? Nowadays, all books can be found on our computer. When you find what you're looking for, I'll make a copy for you. By the way, my name's Darian. Darian the librarian.
It rhymes.
Darian?
You're welcome,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Hello, Darian. Can you give me a vampire book? The
The
pig.
pig. The hero. The band. The playground.
The lion.
The lion. The scale.
Mr. Bear.
Good old Mr. Bear.
Oh!
Vampire!
Can I listen to it?
That vampire has hot peppers instead of fangs. Can you find his friends, the werewalrus and the mummy bunny?
I found them. They're right there.
Excuse me, Darian. Could you please make a book for me?
Certainly.
Thank you,
Putt-Putt.
Darian.
Which one
You're
do
about
you
to
want?
save the
A
universe.
story about a vampire.
Coming right up. Here you go, sir.
Thanks! Now I have a book to give to King Chariot.
There's not much left. You're nearing the end.
How you doing there, Purple Buddy?
There's one more place in the future that we have to go before we leave. Seems like
We
some
must
kind of
see what is in
geography
here.
place.
Or
Pet food maker.
pet food maker.
Uh,
Wait. Does that animal not look as though it is divided up into 3 quadrants?
Welcome to the Pedorama.
Also,
Yourself pet food smorgasbord.
do you notice the
You may
time
make any kind of
on that
custom
clock?
Pet food simply by creating the animal
5:31.
you wish to feed, and then pressing the food button. Thank
It's
you,
accurate.
and have a pleasant
It's
day.
accurate.
This looks like fun.
I say we have to
We have to
Copy.
at least try.
worth a shot.
We could see what it does. Also, there's a chance we could make dragon feed.
All right. Make food.
Your food will be ready momentarily.
I mean, we can make dragon feed and bring it back to the dragon,
Boy!
We could.
if it's possible.
Waste disposal robots. Truly, this is the future. Never mind. The second you made it, it went away. The second you clicked on it, it went away. There's nothing we can do.
Shame.
But I bet that's something on the replayability. Regardless, it's time.
We have to go see the king. Give him his
Once
story.
we've seen the king, we can close the temporal rift. We can restore balance and order to the universe.
You know, when we give him his story, our story ends.
And
How fitting.
everything... When we return his story, everything becomes history. Huh? Huh?
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, it's time.
Here you go, King Chariot. Here's your storybook.
And here, Putt-Putt, is your history report.
Thank you very much, King Chariot. Hot diggity, this is great. It looks like I got everything I needed to get. Come on, Pep. Let's travel back through time to Cartown and tell Mr. Firebird.
We're nearing the end. It's almost over.
Guess what? I did it! I did it! I found all my things.
Truly wonderful.
And Pep, too.
Congratulations,
pleasant result.
Putt-Putt. I knew you
A
would.
happy ending.
Now I can finally show you my new school supplies.
Excellent, Putt-Putt. But first, I must close the time portal for good. We don't need any more disasters.
Disasters? I don't know about that, Mr. Firebird. I guess it all depends on how you look at it. Between you and me, I thought time traveling was the best fun ever.
Well, I'm glad you had so much fun, Putt-Putt. But according to my calculations, you're going to be late for school unless you
Oh, no.
hurry.
Yipes,
If
you're
only we
right,
had a time
Mr.
machine to
Firebird.
push him back a
I'll
little
show you
bit.
my report later. Here's my history report. Now let me tell you what I learned.
That's it.
We've done it.
We saved
Now,
the universe.
If you were absolutely forced to give this game an out of 10 rating, what would you give it?
11.
I would go as far as to say 12.
That's being generous. I mean, this game deserves it.
But this game deserves it. Think. Let's reflect on this absolute masterpiece of a game.
We went through the dinosaur era, and there were so many different characters. We had to solve the puzzle with tail in every realm.
Not only in the dinosaur era, there were intricately written, masterful characters in every single realm of this game.
And some of them didn't even play towards the story. They just built the world itself.
They were there for the world building.
Like Merlin, the blacksmith.
But here's where we say, remember the replayability factor. Those characters that in this realm, that in this playthrough, were purely for world building purposes. Who knows what they're for now? If we were to restart the game, who knows? They could be more important than the king himself.
You're right.
Perhaps, whereas in this one, we really only ever needed to go to the museum in the future and acquire the book in the future, perhaps in the next one, we will have to make food, and we'll have to speak with Miss Electra and create a battery. Things that we otherwise just did for fun, like going to find the jackrabbit, or watching the Triceratops eat. The possibilities are limitless, and it just goes to show how much love and care went into this game.
You're right.
Jeremy Soule, music composed and produced by, an absolute master in his craft. Every single person that has been on the side of the screen listed has been a master at his or her craft.
Especially the music. That singing thing in the
nearly brought us to tears. The compelling story, the terrifying tale told by the princess, the heartwarming delight you feel upon riding the train, knowing that the fruits of your labor have paid off that quickly. It's simply unparalleled.
And
Honest-
look,
how
Putt-Putt's still blue.
He's still blue throughout this whole thing. I'm fairly certain if you went and changed his colors that quickly, he'd be blue through every cutscene. Now, tell me, Zack, I need to know. How changed of a man do you feel that you are now that you've played through Putt-Putt Travels Through Time?
I can't even describe it, really.
It's life-changing.
I wouldn't even call myself a man until I played this game.
I know. The universe itself peaked in 1997.
I would say it was on a decline ever since then. But the
Do we
universe
want
still
to?
had this game. No other game matches
No
my
other
feeling
game
with this game.
has come close, with the exception being the rest of the Humongous Entertainment series.
There is more. Now, audience,
There's more.
do you want to see it? That's the question.
Do they? Do they really? If they do, then we must. But, I don't think it'll be just like this one, you know? 'Cause
It won't compete.
this one was a little special.